So I think it's important to conduct this training for the simple fact that really our guys have been cooped up. COVID has definitely thrown a new norm our way, and it's one that we really needed to look at to ensure that it wasn't going to affect our readiness and our ability to continue to move towards not the current war, but what war's on the horizon, what's next.
So we have been tasked with conducting recon in the area that due to the fact that we are the only operating force here at the FOB. We're going to be heading out.
Well, here during this AT, we're focusing on small unit tactics. We're focusing on our weapons training, basic weapons marksmanship. We're doing some advanced weapons marksmanship, getting people used to actually handling their weapon systems and employing them in a tactical environment. We're also focused on our IED lanes and our convoy operations, not to mention their technical and tactical MOS proficiencies.
Challenges were just the constant change. I mean, we went from doing one AT a month and a half ago to all of a sudden this one. We had travel bans, we had positive confirmed cases, we had a whole mess of things that just threw a wrench in everything.
The risk mitigation's been everything from our masks here, gloves, hand sanitizer, cleaning surfaces 2 to 3 times a day, social distancing, making sure that even in the field that we're taking the time to create that distancing in the vehicles. Everyone has a mask, and that overall protection against the COVID outbreak is something that we're taking into consideration.
It just added things we had to account for. Masks obviously being the easy one to look at. We had to account for space for people to sleep, where normally we would have 40 people, now we've got 20 people. Space for people to work, space for people to train.
Wearing a mask makes it a little bit harder for us to do certain trainings, but we make do because that's what we do. That's our job. We learn how to work with the things that we have to work with.
I think this training is extremely successful. The soldiers are adapted well to the current environment. They're focused. They want to get the good quality out of this training that we want to provide to them. And I think it's been extremely successful and we're meeting our goals.
So I think from the soldier standpoint, they were ready to train. They didn't want to sit idly by anymore. I think virtual training had run its course. It was a welcome break for some, but I think more than anything, the getting back out and doing the Army training, the stuff that they really raised their right hand to do, is really what they wanted.
We got to shoot guns. Anytime we do that is a good day, mask or no mask. The training has definitely been a success. Reinforced that people need to be flexible. That we've put a lot of plans in place, and plans change, requirements change, and the soldiers have had to adapt, and it's been good for them.
Friendly convoy taking this route. The problem is I can't clear them to bring the chow.
Quite honestly, the challenges that we faced through planning annual training this year has really been the timing. There's constantly a new frago in regards to COVID. Whether it be wearing the masks, social distancing, or just finding the means and the availability of ranges, personnel, locations such as the Aaron Butler Readiness Center. So just across the board, it's the adjustment to schedule and time. And I've really got to give it to my full-time staff and their ability to continue to react to change as this annual training's been ongoing and ready for the last 5 months.
We've got to be ready all the time. And our unit and our citizens, our governor, our president, they rely on us to be ready when they call, and we will be.